I'm always getting inspired by these variegated yarns, but it's sometimes hard to know what to do with them because they can be really crazy with lots of colors going on in them. They can be really busy as well. So what I love using with these kind of statement yarns is using them as inspiration, and I like combining them with a solid. So you'll find this technique mixing a solid with a variegated in a lot of my designs, like the Mosaic Musings. And this is one of my favorite ways to incorporate those painterly variegated color styles, because that solid yarn breaks it up and frames the craziness and makes it a work of art. So the solid is the frame of the painting, and then you let all the paint splashes shine, but they've got a little bit of a boundary to play within. So all these busy, fun walk collection colors are really showcased in those slip stitches. It's like a mosaic knitting technique. So you're only working with one color at a time as you slip stitches to create the beautiful tiled geometric patterns. So this is our Canal House colorway, and we put a lot of color combos together for you. So you'll find all these kits at Stephen and Penelope under the Mosaic Musings, and you'll find these color combos. And what you're gonna get with the West wool is, for the main color, you're gonna need 4 skeins of the bicycle. It now comes in 50-gram skeins. So 200 grams is represented here with 4 skeins. This is the Canal House, which I love using as a main color because it's really smoky. It doesn't steal the show, but it gives a really dark kind of stained glass effect for those bright speckly colors to shine. So I would put this dark gray with something really bright, like this Little Island colorway, Walk Collection Cottage Merinos, Little Island. It has these rusty speckles, really light moments, really bright sky blue speckles as well, and it becomes really busy when you use these yarns on their own. So if you're using these yarns only, that's good for like a simple garter stitch shawl, like a dotted raise. But if you're doing color work, then it's really good to go high contrast, so you still see all those itty bitty details. So this is Canal House, 4 skeins of bicycle, 2 skeins of the Little Island colorway would be enough for your contrast color. So 200 grams of each color looks something like this. And I put some other color palettes together for you to get you some other ideas. So this one is Enchanted. This is our new teal blue colorway. If you're familiar with the Norway colorway, this is really similar, but it's a little bit more blue. We love all those smoky teal colors, so we added this new shade called Enchanted. I think 4 skeins would be a really nice dark main color, and then you could go bright with this super splashy teal ocean kind of colorway. This is called Cliff Jump, and you'd need 2 skeins, but I think that would really bring out those teal green tones, emphasizing that kind of emerald teal green from Cliff Jump. I think that would look really cool for a Mosaic Musings. And then the border, you get to see that contrast color for the whole border, so that contrast color has a little moment to shine. This is called Royal, and if you want to go really bold with your main color, then that's fine too. You're going to see the most of the main color throughout the shawl. It really frames out and makes those big garter stitch sections. So if you have a really bold color pop like Royal, you could mix that with something more subtle, like this green gray. This is called Frosted Moss. I think that would look amazing. It's variegated, but it's still really subtle and smoky. But the important thing, I think, for shawls like Mosaic Musings is getting a good contrast. So if you've got something bright, get something a little bit opposite. I wouldn't put this royal blue with like another super intense colorway. I think it could be cool, but it might get lost because they're both so saturated. So if you have something really bold and bright, go with something lighter and more contrast for that color. This is the Mint Brittle color. I think that could be really cool and fresh combined with the royal. Okay, one more. I gotta get one for you pink lovers. We have a lot of new pinky corals in our Westwool palette. So this is one of my favorites called Flamingo. It's a really solid peachy pinky coral tone. So if that's your main color, how cool would that be with the purple peach as the contrast? Really light, really fresh. This is still quite a light color, so if you go really creamy with just a little bit of those speckles, I think you'd still get some really nice contrast. Really fun, and I just love how it has that peachy flamingo tone in the speckled colorway, in that purple peach color. So it's gonna connect a little bit, but it's still gonna bring more attitude and more spice to the color combo. So those are just a few ideas. We've got a lot more color palettes at stephenandpenelope.com. So you'll find all those under the Mosaic Musings. And there's a lot of other fun shawl kits where we put some walk collection color combos together for you. So let me know what you think, what your favorite kind of color combo is. Did you like that flamingo peachy? Do you like the royal blue, intense? Or do you like it cool, calm, and collected with that Canal House gray? So let me know what your favorite colors are, and let's get inspired and make some beautiful new color combo shawls.